and welcome back to this city builder, this town builder, whatever you want to call it, man. This post-apocalyptic game. Right. So what we're gonna do is, this is episode 2. We're gonna just continue to where we last left off. So here we are. Right. So again, right. So we got this here, which is currently run out. So we're gonna dismantle that, and we're gonna create another one over here because there's quite a bit of scrap over here. We need to build a couple more houses. As you can see, we've currently got 17 adults, 7 kids. Another thing that we need to do is also create more food and more water. So in this episode, what my plan is actually to do that, and let's see where we get. So we also need to settlers with no protective clothing. Right, so we're gonna dismantle that. We are also going to create another cistern over here to just help us with that. We're also going to cultivate another field, which, let's drag it over here. Oh, we've got some reward. What's this? Berries. So we've got some berry rewards. That's very nice. I know, come on, dad jokes. Fishing, we're going to leave that for a second. What else do we need to do? We also need to do the scrapyard over here. Can we just plonk it down in the most efficient area, which I would say would be there. So we're going to demolish that, create one there. We're going to do a couple of houses. I know I'm doing quite a bit, so hopefully it doesn't mess up. So we're just going to create. Let's do 6 houses, and hopefully it does it in the correct order. Let's do a school as well, because why not? So let's continue with the game. I'm going to put it on fast speed. We've just been through the drought, I think, if I remember rightly, and now what we're going to do is try and collect as much water and food as possible. So where are we on the scale of that? So fish are there. Let's get some water carriers doing that. Oh, we do need some scrap collectors and a teacher. We'll leave the teacher for now. Oh, that's another thing we need to do. Just remembered. We need a charcoal kiln. Now what we're going to do is to place a charcoal kiln right next to the tailor shop. So let's do this now. So again, it's just going to go on fast. Hopefully it just does it. You know, cause I have done quite a few orders for it. Yeah, so food's growing now. Tomatoes. They grow pretty quick, so hopefully by the time the next drought comes along, we've got enough food coming in, which is fantastic. Do we have any more? Let's create. Ooh, where do I go? Let's do a charcoal burner, even though it's not done yet. Let's remove the charcoal burner. Let's go for farmer. And the water carriers are pretty much doing okay now. So I'm just hoping the kids grow up pretty quick. So we've got Geordie, which is the next one. So it's going to be quite a while really before that happens. Houses still being there. We need protective clothing. So basically that's all we're having to do now, is just wait a few minutes or so while the game just does its thing really. So we've got more water collectors here. Oh, they've had another kid. Hopefully Geordie's going to come along dead quick and give us. Oh, we've got Greta there. Ooh, Greta. Ronald. Oh. Oh no, I was thinking Ronald Trump. Donald Trump more like. So obviously just pick them. So our food stores are doing pretty damn good at the minute. So realistically, start of the game, create tomatoes first. Yeah. So now it's planting straight away, getting back onto that planting. 700 food. There's got a drought in 17 seasons. And yeah, it's pretty much just right. So how are they getting along with these houses? Have they put anything down yet? They've cleared and just need to wait for wood. And how much wood do they have? They have 200 wood. So I think this is more of a builder issue. We've only got two builders. They're doing alright food wise, so let's put them into the fishery because they're coming along pretty quick. And if it does happen, if this does start to drop down in a few seasons, we will just bring them back. Scrap is looking okay at the minute. We have 437, 122 in reserves. Recycle wise, cloth and metals. So metals we've got 52. Let's start trying to create some plastics, because why not? Because in a second what I will do when we get a few more people coming in, I will create some workshops. So again, I do hope you have subscribed. There'll be more videos like this. If you do enjoy like city builders, town builders, this is one of them games where you want to keep your eye out for it. Like I said, it still is in early access. So you know, there will be more production on the game. So food's coming along very nicely now. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to let's get some more water collectors in, just because I'd like to have close to 2,000 waters. Let's do that. Let's get a couple more in there. Do that. Let's have 10. So we are close to a drought. Let's try and get close to 2,000 there. Hopefully some children. So some children are very close. Almost unlocking 5 kids there. How's this looking now? We have charcoal here. Come on kids, hurry up and age up. Tailors, obviously we need the charcoal here. And cloth wise, we've got 4 cloth. Plastics are coming along as well, okay as well. What's happening with this now? The scrap, so the scrap.
Not too much. How can I help?
Google just decides to start talking to me.
Here's a result from search.
We don't need you. So phone's just going off because I'm talking. He's probably thinking I'm having a breakdown or something. Right, so we need some scrap tools now. So we're going to have to create a workshop. So let's put the workshop here. 1, 2. One's going to create scrap tools. The other one's going to create metal tools. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of metal there. And scraps. How am I getting along with the houses? So the teacher's here as well. Teacher's sorted now. Come on kids, hurry up, grow up. Right. So we've got 1 charcoal burner, 1 kid. Let's go for technician there. And farmers. Right, we've got enough water now. Let's bring them down to about 3. Let's get some scrap. And let's go another let's do another couple of technicians. Refiner, charcoal burner. Let's do that. That's enough. Awesome, so we just got another 5 masks because obviously we created some masks here, which that's amazing. We're doing pretty well at the minute. I pulled it back quite quickly. Okay, let's have a look at builders. Fish, we don't need fish at the minute because we've got quite a bit of food. Food's coming along quite nicely. Let's go another technician. What are these creating here? Scrap. 1 metal, 1 scrap. How's this scrap looking? He's doing okay. The forester is doing okay. Teacher's doing okay. So we're doing alright now. So this is picking up. We've just got to pick up another tailor really, because they're not doing too well tailoring wise. So let's pick up another tailor. Face them this way. Try and keep them all close by. Now tools. Our settlers have the basic supplies in safeguarded. I think it's time to do and cultivate our quality of life too. After that we need, so what do we need now? Decorations. Let's just pop a decoration down. We're going to put let's just do a torch. Just make it nice and easy, nice and simple for them. 1 torch. radiation suits produced, metal tools produced. So let's keep that going. Right, houses wise, we need another house. Or we'll just build a shelter. Do we build a shelter or a cabin? So these cabins, like, I know they don't look very nice, but a lot of people would kill for a cabin, especially in the woods. So how's it doing? Alright, food's doing okay. We're slowly dropping down. How many more? Have we got any more here? Farmers, let's add another farmer. We're currently in a drought, so we don't need any water collectors. So let's go that there. Let's do another couple of builders. There we are. So we've got enough water. The food's hopefully coming along. But something I did notice before, if we're doing irrigation here, irrigation will water our plants. Let's put a well down. We'll put the well close to here as well, just because why not. Tools are coming along quite nicely. 12 tools now. Medication. Do we have any cloth being made? So we could just be doing with a little bit more cloth in a minute. Going through electrics, I think I need to research that. So food's dropping down pretty damn quick while these are growing. I think I should be fine. It's getting back up there now. And then when the water comes back, we will just to think, well, let's get some fishing doing. No, we need the teacher. Let's do. Oh, we don't need that one. Just to make sure we're getting that food coming in. We've obviously only got 8 food, and we don't want our guys dying. Oh, and the woods as well. Or is that because we just built a load of stuff there? Come on, farmers. Farmers got 4 farmers, so it's more than enough. Water's pretty much up there still, so I think we're okay for water. Technicians are okay. So this guy's radiation suit, so plastics, charcoal. Let's do some radiation suits, because why not? Fishery, food wise, let's do 4 people. Told me our food stocks are low. Come on, keep it going. How far are you off? Now we're starting to do it now, so let's get this food in order. So again, we're going back up now, food wise. Found Debbie Dozy. So that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant at the minute. We're trying to make some protective. Oh no, so we did need some houses. So there's me telling houses are irrelevant. Workshop, metal tools. Are we running out of scrap? No. Tools are okay. We need metal, that's why. Recycler. So let's create another recycler because I don't want to get rid of the fish just yet. We also need wood. As soon as I reckon we start doing this one, we'll be okay. Thirsty settlers, oh bugger. Let's pause that. It didn't keep my eye on that then. Let's drop that down. Let's get some water in there. Scrap collectors, let's drop them down to, we don't need any currently. Let's get some water in there. Food wise, we still need to. Let's see how we do on this one here, really. That was my fault, just moved too quick. I thought 1,000 water would have been fine. So, 80 food or water, okay, we're going to sort that out now, no worries. Wood and food. Let's keep this going. So we're doing it now, so it's just picking itself up. Food's picking itself up. So the fishery's doing okay. So this is why the game's quite brutal in a way, because it will punish you if you keep your eye. If you don't keep your eye on these, like the metals drop down now. So plastics are doing okay. Let's shift this back to metals. Cloth's doing not too bad. Is being constantly used. Could do with a couple more people coming through. So we've got them 6 popping through soon. Water's back up again. I understand. It's fine. It's getting back up there again. Right. Where are we? Radiation suits. So we need 2 plastic, 4 charcoal, and 4 cloth. Come on, anyone else? Back in there, let's get the irrigation doing as well. Let's wow. So I'll tell you what, that one mistake has cost me quite dearly, to be fair. It's cost me quite dearly because if we look here now, I think we've lost a couple of people. Well, scrap, and we need foresters, don't we? So these are kind of, we need these at the minute. Food wise, let's get rid of that. Let's go 2 there, 1 there, and let's add another builder to it. Let's see how that goes. Food wise, I just noticed them foods were 1,000. We've just done all this. I think we're good for a fair bit. Again, let's keep an eye on these here. Some more kids. I need 2 more houses. I'm trying to make suits. But they just go in. They're going as soon as they're coming. So let's put down. Oh, right. So coal wise, I think we're good for coal for a minute. So let's get back up here. And charcoal burners, we'll leave 1 on there. Right, so now, Taylor, we're going to make another Taylor, or should we make another recycler? We'll make another recycler. We'll have 3 recyclers. There we are. And then hopefully the builder's coming pretty quick. That's what we need, forester, don't we? We'll give him another forester just for now. And we need to collect some more bloody water, because that's drought season's coming soon. So I think in the next drought we're going to pull everyone off there. The well over here is filling up, so that should become quite effective for us soon. The irrigation lets the plants keep growing here, that's why I popped it down. So we're getting back into the thousands again. Food's doing good, wood's doing better. That's doing okay, so let's keep an eye on scrap. Scraps needs to be built again. So resources, scrapyard, plenty of scrap over here. Bob's your uncle and all. Right, so the both pretty much that's picked up again. It were a bit of a struggle a second ago. Any new kids coming through? Got quite a few kids coming through now. Scrap collectors doing, scrap's doing okay. Right, so how's this looking now? So there's no metal, so we need to create a recycler that does metal, which is doing now. So metal's doing, that's doing, plastic's doing okay. What we're missing here, we're missing, right, we could be doing with actually this recycler is cloth. Let's get some cloth built. And the radiation contaminated. So we just lost one then. Unassigned workers, we've got 2. Let's throw them into water collecting just for now. Literally just for now. 1 in fishing. And I've just done that just to keep our stores up. Because I think these are collecting, aren't these collecting? No, they're putting down. So 4 or 5 is not a good number. There we are, so we're going close to the drought. And then what's this? Low food resource. And that's all we need. Is if we start dropping down in food in a drought. So wood's doing okay now, scrap's doing okay, food's there. I'd rather have close to 1,000 in this type of situation. We're going to create cloth there. Get some cloth going because we need to make some radiation suits. Food's coming back up in a bit now, which is nice to see. This is staying in the 2000s. We're losing metal, so it's not being made quick enough really. 1, 2, 3. And I do expect this to move a lot quicker. There we are. 2 unassigned workers. Let's get a bit more in there before the drought happens. Right, so so pretty much you've got to be like dead on it, especially if you've got it at speeds that I'm going at. Just because if not, the gameplay I think will be fairly boring. So wood is doing wood's doing okay. That's not good news at all. Our settlers ought to be exposed to a little less radiation if possible. Many of our settlers are forced to move across the wasteland unprotected. See, right now we're in the drought. We have 14. We have 14 guys which are pretty much useless. There we are. Right, let's get doing that now. So we're back on that full time. Rich foods. Tools are doing fantastic. Radiation stuff's not doing too well. Cloth's doing okay now. So we're burning through. We're burning through metals in a minute. Did we make the other one here? Yes, we did. One over here. Doing okay. It's a sure thing this new tailors will do a wonderful job. We've started production and achieving preliminary figures, chief. So what do we do then? We've got another 10 there. Did we start making these? Yes, we did. It's fantastic. So houses. We need to build more houses. Buildings. Assigned settlers to position water carriers. There's no point at the minute. Right, so we've got to build 13 houses. I think it's 2 per house, so it's like 7 houses. So let's pop them down here. What I also do need to do, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 is build them a campsite, because they seem to like the campsite. Where is it now? Campsite, so it increases like the love of the. There we are. Right, so let's do that. It's going to take them a while anyway. So we could be doing with 6. There we are. So this will use water as well, but it has its own sort of stores, which it is taking from this. Wood again is going down. We've just been hit by a nice sandstorm. How much is the world doing? The world's doing okay. And our water reserves are doing okay. Food's doing fantastic as well, so Just need to for them to hurry up. Plastic's doing okay. It's, tell you what, it's the sheets that are taking a sweet time. So look how this has dropped down again. So we're coming out of the drought, back into that, and then what we're going to do is throw everyone back into water collection again to get that water collection up. Let's drop the farmers down to half. Foresters are doing still quite low on Forester, but that should be enough for now. Because we didn't drop down massively, but it's just still telling us we're in the red. Yeah, no, you keep telling us we're low. So there is other elements to the game, but we just need to get stable at the minute, water wise. So the next thing I need to do really is I need to get my radiation down, so we're still average radiation. There is also this here in the research that we could be doing, the research centre. But let's put it down anyway, and then hopefully we build it. So let's see how our food's really low. Are we raining? No, we're not. So water collections, let's see, can we get 3 more in there? Food's doing okay, it's not too bad, but again just got to keep an eye on it. Houses wise, they're being built, that's probably why our wood's quite low. Bob's your uncle still need more bloody houses, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build them a shelter. Oh, is this a shelter here actually? I don't know, it's campfire, so campfire, shelter. So children are happy, got new toys, little body wet, back in muddy. How are the water collectors doing? So the water collectors are doing okay. Let's give them some more farmers to do. Or do we give them fishery? Maybe I should have just given fishery instead, and 2. That almost gives us like an instant, right, let's drop them down to 2. There we are. Can't let the food drop down obviously. We are right mining it now, so, or should I say farming it now. And don't let the food drop down too low. Potatoes are doing pretty well actually, you know, for food wise. But they are eating through that pretty darn quick. 53 of them as well are eating through that quite fast. Let's give you another one here. So like I said, it will just like murder you this game if you're just gonna mess around. And probably a bit too overcrowded. That could potentially be 70 people. So let's look at forestry again. I think we're going to need a new forester. Still not built this. What we lacking here? Metal tools and wood. Right, let's change these here. Alright, so there's one here. Metal tools. There's no real rush at the minute currently. But you do definitely need the research centre. Right, so tailor shop there. So you need cloth. So that cloth, I tell you something, the cloth is so 7 in reserve. But it baffles me because there's 2 there. Cloth could be produced. Hemp. Well, we could do and grow some hemp then, couldn't we? Do we have hemp? Logistics. Cultivate field. I'm just going to cultivate the field here, like so. Let's have a look at that. Do I have hemp? No, I don't. Hemp's there. Right, so could be doing with hemp, couldn't I? What about this? Can we grow some orchards here? choose. Oh, plum pears. Let's do that. I'll only do a small one. And we'll just pop that down as well. I just randomly did that one just for the sheer of doing it, really. Right, so workshop, recycler, charcoal. We need another forester's lodge, don't we? Let's get that there. So come on, kids, breed quicker. 1, 2. There we are. Just because we need more wood, really, because we're really low on wood, which I think's holding the rest back. So again, this is currently on Steam. If you are interested in it, I can't remember how much I paid for it now, but it's again, it's still in production. They are releasing regular updates. So, yeah, so maybe have a look at it. Hopefully there's some sort of demo you can have a look at as well. I just, one of the YouTubers I follow, he's bought the game and I really like the look of it, so I thought, why not? I'll buy it as well. And you know what, guys? I think that's pretty much it for today. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave you on that one. And I do hope you have enjoyed this part 2 of this one here. So again, please like and subscribe to the channel. It'd mean a lot. And this one should be released on Friday, and I'll try to do it maybe every Friday or Saturday. But yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.